today on The Real.
Kick up your heels and shake out those curls. Jidenna is here, and he's game for anything.
I get to hold the cake.
Plus, the giveaway that'll make you curl up with excitement. The Real with Val Chmerkovskiy.
You sexy, you know that?
Our Tay-Tay is out today. Our Twinkle Toes is still sick. Get better soon, Tamar. Yes. Rest up. We are praying for you, girl. We know you're going to come back with vengeance. But we thought, who better to fill in than her amazing Dancing with the Stars partner, Mr. Vanessa Chmerkovskiy! Val, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, seriously, this has been quite a week for Team Valente, right?
Yes.
I mean, to say the least. So take us through what kind of happened.
You know, Tamar is a very ambitious young lady who takes on a lot of projects.
That's our Slaytay.
Yeah, and I think, you know, she wants to do her best in everything she does. And I think, you know, it's a very demanding schedule. Dancing with the Stars is very grueling. And, you know, this last week she got really sick. She's been battling like a virus for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think it all caught up with her this week. She had to go to the hospital. We had a dress rehearsal before the live show.
But that's Tamar, right?
Yep.
Like, she always shows up. She never wants to let anyone down. She's probably one of the strongest people I know. And I always say, sometimes you're too strong.
Yeah.
But,
well, that's the thing, you know, no disrespect to the show. What made that moment so powerful for me is that she really came back just for me. She didn't really...
Yep, she sure did.
Oh, wait.
No,
That's not how I meant.
Tamar's an incredible friend.
Yeah.
She will never want...
team member down.
Yeah, she would
Let's
never
talk
want
about
to let
that,
that
the
down.
chemistry that happens, you know, between two dance partners.
Yeah, I think people focus so much, especially in my case, about, you know, a different type of chemistry. For me, forget the word chemistry. It's about camaraderie. It's about a family feel like you guys have out here. Yeah. But, you know, when I'm working with somebody who's barely there, and I look in her eyes and she, you know, her spirit wants to be there, but her body's just like, dude, I need to go and sleep. And she literally has been living on 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, she has, and we know it too, but she still gives us 100%.
Yes,
so we
she
want
does.
you to get better.
We love you, Tamar.
We got your back. Val's got your back.
Now, after the live show's finished, Val, you're going to actually be going on tour?
Yeah, I'm going on a live tour with Dancing with the Stars,
Okay.
and it's amazing. You know, the thing about each season is I get partnered up with incredible people, and they come with an incredible fan base, and this fan base included. And
you know, you sexy. You know that.
I'm not trying to be funny, but the Tay Martians and the real fans might be the best fans ever.
Very attractive as well. Very attractive, definitely.
They are very attractive. So you guys actually can go on the website and actually find out all the information about the tour on thereal.com.
DWTSLiveTour.com. You can get your tickets, and the best part is that, you know, I lose my clothing every single show.
Oh yeah, I
Really? Is that so?
The best part.
I find that so hard to believe.
Thank you.
And then I'm like, why do they think I'm so vain? Listen, this is sarcasm.
I was about to say, you love yourself, don't you?
No, he's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
No, ain't nothing wrong with loving yourself,
We like self-love here at The Real.
Come on.
Okay,
all right.
Val.
Yes.
Ladies,
let's
are
girl
you
chat.
ready to get into some girl chat?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, speaking of dancing, check this out. Clothing store Forever 21 is showing its love for Tay-Tay's favorite move by putting their mannequins in twerking poses.
amazing.
I love it.
So, Lonnie,
That
Tell
looks
me.
like my middle school dance.
Okay.
okay. So tell me, should these mannequins be twerking in front of shoppers who might have their kids with them?
What, first of all, this is Forever 21.
That is
all
true.
right, so it's a young people's store, and I think it's great because now you see what the positions, the clothes look like in that position. You know what I'm saying? I
You
like
want to
it.
make sure things are riding up in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like them little jean poom poom shorts. You know you can't twerk in those. That was a bit too
Exactly.
much.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
gonna lie
saying.
though, I wouldn't mind a mannequin in a nay-nay pose because I need to
I
figure out what
know.
exactly.
Like-
No.
Is it like, you know, like the whip? Like, I want to know if my top can whip. You know?
I mean, but seriously, they could not have the grinding part. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They could just have a
Were
separate
they really
twerk.
grinding or were they just...
It looks,
mean-
well, what do you think?
Oh, they're
Okay,
grinding.
Yeah, that's,
And I
Well,
love,
they're
I love how the
grinding.
hands are like.
They're grinding.
yeah, on the side.
Usually you're back there
Yeah.
proud.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
but
gotta
I
stand with
feel
pride.
like if I had my nieces in the store, kids don't think the way adults think, okay? We have filthy minds. Kids don't think that way. They'll see somebody in that pose and they'll be like, Mom, she's just comfortable in that pose. She's trying to...
She's thinking
You know,
hard.
she's thinking.
Yeah,
like,
till you see two 8-year-olds
No.
reliving that pose, and, you're
I
like, where
will
you
even
get
say
that from?
this. I've even seen young kids imitate dances like that, but parents will be like, oh, you can't do that. And I promise it, you guys, those kids, that's the furthest thing from their mind. They're not doing it with that intent. They're having a good time. They're not having unpure thoughts at 4 years old.
And let's be honest, like, when's the last time you saw a mannequin really assuming a pose that we actually do in real life?
Never.
Like, are we ever really like, you know?
You don't walk around like that, Jeannie?
Nobody does that. So if it's a twerk, we all twerk a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I'm into
And
it.
the thing about dance is like, you know, every generation has its dance, you know. Like I speak to my grandma about the twist. She used to do the twist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and actually the literal meaning of rock and roll is, you know, it has sexual connotations as well.
That's true.
And now our generation looks at that as like the most prude dance style ever.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was very, you know, it was really
Edgy.
risque, yeah.
Yes.
So our generation's twerk is like the 1950s, like twist.
Oh yeah, they'll look, you know, 2 generations from now, they'll look back at it like.
I mean,
Like, that wasn't
you look
nothing.
back at
they
it.
all
like,
had
that's-
their own sexy dances. If you look back, one of my favorite movies ever, you guys, Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. When they showed the scene of like how they were like grinding on each other in that movie, like they were really dirty dancing.
True.
That was more than twerking.
Is why I became a dancer.
Really?
Dirty Dancing?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, awesome.
I mean, Patrick Swayze, yeah, like those are the movies that, you know, made it okay for me at a time where it wasn't okay for a young man to dance.
Made
Wow.
it powerful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys,
hot.
speaking of twerking, Val, as you may or may not know, we recently had your brother Max on the show.
I'm sorry about that.
He really
I
was.
love him.
He was great. Well, he demonstrated some twerking moves of
Yeah.
his own. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh.
Look at him go.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
Look
see
at
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I
his move.
saw it.
Wet,
I was
wet.
that's
See, I was
lost
doing the
up. I was
twist.
looking
That's
at
his
him.
move,
My
man.
body can't twerk. I can only do the twist.
Well,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
I
a-
think
he's
that's-
got a very...
Mary, I'm pretty sure a little twerking got you 2 kids pregnant later on.
That's a different kind of twerk.
That's a
different
that
twerk.
twerk came from somewhere.
2 kids?
Oh, geez. So,
Ooh, that was
Val,
shade.
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah.
I didn't see that as shade.
It wasn't.
She trying to say you faking it. You know how to twerk.
I'm saying twerking came from an actual movement
Uh-huh.
that gets you to
That's
that
it.
causes you to
Look at you.
So I just have to
Twerking.
tap into the
and
out
then-
here.
Yes.
When I twerk. I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
We're gonna leave the privacy.
There we go.
Yeah,
Twerking
yeah.
for you and
yeah,
Adam.
yeah, yeah. Yes.
All right, now twerking can definitely be a lot of fun, right, you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
But what? Can twerking land you in jail? As our resident dancer, I need to know, is twerking a crime? Is this a crime?
I mean, I wouldn't press charges, but... But listen, but I do...
Even when it's bad.
I mean, if Lonnie decided to,
Good
you
to
know,
know.
twerk all up on me, I wouldn't
Lonnie,
press
did you
charges.
hear that?
I heard it.
My thing is that you do need to address a certain double standard. Like, if we want you know, we got to be consistent across the board. Like,
Yes.
I think if this was you know, flipped and two dudes just started rubbing up on a girl
True.
at the
Right.
business store,
What? So it'd be different.
people would not be okay with that, and they shouldn't be okay with that. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think, like I said, there needs to be consistency if we want equal rights for both men and women. I
Gotta
think
be fair both
yeah.
ways.
They
Absolutely.
just forgot. You know, I
Because
think.
straight up, if a guy came up to you
Oh,
and
of course.
started rubbing his butt or rubbing
Well, it
his
depends on how
private...
fine he is. If it's Val, rub all day, baby.
But see, so that's the thing. That's the thing.
He
It's-
didn't
it's-
want it. You could tell he was like,
Yeah, he was
"Man, like,
pushing
what is
him away.
happening
He
here?"
was
They
Get
forgot.
off of
They
me.
thought they was at the 7-Eleven exotic club, not the 7-Eleven for real.
But
you
don't
know?
you guys think that everybody has a certain amount of space around them that you're not
Yeah.
allowed to get too
Yeah.
close? Like, you can't just touch somebody that you don't know.
Personal
Exactly.
space.
Well, that's the thing, and it's funny that you mentioned it because, again, I'm going on tour, and this is something that comes up during the meet and greets. We have a lot of female fans that come in there,
Oh,
and they
yeah. And they
feel
think it's okay.
feel compelled to touch my ass without my permission, and that's okay. And the
It
truth
was
is,
just so
if I was
sexy. I was like,
if I was at a Selena Gomez meet and greet and I decided to just, you know,
Touch her
it would be
butt.
it would be a problem. And I'm telling you, I am consistently groped and touched inappropriately. And all jokes aside, like that is something that gets under my skin. And
Yeah.
you know.
what do you say? Have you ever like kind of like almost went off on somebody?
Well, the excuse is that she's probably over the age of 70, which is okay. I mean, it's cute, but still, you know, it's a bit weird. I
But
don't know
even
how to
then,
do
I'm
it.
I feel
sorry,
you.
if a 70-year-old man came on set to do a meet and greet with us and started touching Tamara's backside, it would be a problem. We'd be
Yeah.
on here like, that is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Security would be up here. That's not flying.
But I wouldn't press charges.
So are you guys saying that any uninvited twerking is not okay?
Yes,
Is
I
that
don't
across
want
the
you
board?
touching
Okay.
my body or touching me if I did not tell you that was cool. I didn't give you some sort of,
Okay.
you know, not even. If I didn't tell you, come twerk on me, do not come and twerk on me. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know, some of us here at this table are a little guilty of the uninvited twerking.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you looking at me,
Somebody
Jeannie?
tagged me on Instagram, and I found the video. I'm gonna put us all out on blast right now. Roll it.
Oh, God.
Here's Lonnie. This is us between the break, you guys. Lonnie is not having it.
Yeah.
And who is rubbing up on
Who?
Lonnie
Look at
without
her.
giving
Look
her
at
an
her.
option?
All that preaching I was just doing.
Okay? You were really getting it. Everybody was like, look at Adrian. I'm like, I just don't know. It's always okay to twerk on me, Munchkin.
I
Okay?
love you.
I love you too.
Mwah.
All right? You all right?
Yeah.
I want to talk about
That's
something.
great.
I got to discuss the dangers of cell phones.
Uh-oh.
A recent survey found that a quarter of people have walked into someone or something while checking their phone. And get this, 60% of the folks have accidentally dropped their phone on their face while reading it lying down. Ouch. Woo. It's smartphones, but it's dumb people, okay? Jeannie, I know you love your phone, girl.
I
Have you
do.
ever had an accident?
I have many times. You guys, I'm always dropping my phone, either, yes, on my face when I'm checking my Instagrams, because you're holding it and you've put lotion on when you go to bed and you're all slippery. Or I've even fallen, like, in the streets or down the stairs because I'm online shopping on my phone. Somebody's got to be clumsy like me, yes? Thank you. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have something for you. It's called a bunker ring. I put it on my phone. I got it off eBay. I think we took a picture of it. Do you guys have it? Right there. See that little ring? You can attach it to the back of
that's
any
what
phone.
that's for.
So you can read safely and like safely on Instagram.
Oh. That's actually pretty genius, but I will say this. I am just as addicted to my phone as you are.
Yes.
But I'm not clumsy.
Really?
No, and I am a New Yorker, and I can like weave through people. I can like, I have like multitasking, and my peripheral vision is on point.
Yep.
So
Really?
even like here on set, they'll be like, Adrian, and I feel like people can just maneuver me through things. You know, like
Yes.
my hair people bring me downstairs, and they just literally move my back, and I'll just walk like this. And it works. I can do it.
I've seen you. It's a
I'm
meditative
gifted.
thing.
God
Yes.
gave me this gift.
And Adrian, the way you text, you have a gift. That girl, the way she texts so
With
fast.
one finger.
With
Speedy
one
Gonzalez.
finger. And the way
Yeah.
you swipe, you're like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I'm
What about
quick.
you, Val?
Are you a big social media?
Sometimes, man, those selfies can, like, you know, the phone just slips right out.
Yes.
Especially now, the phones are so big.
Tamara, you've never spilled any baby food or other things on your phone while you're
No.
doing things?
No. Ooh, actually, I lied. The worst thing that ever happened to me was my phone fell in the toilet.
Oh.
See, that's
That
never
happened
happened to
to
me.
My phone fell into some brown liquor one time. But then when it fell into the brown liquor, right, I licked it off because I ain't wasting no liquor. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
I'm just looking at y'all.
Have you ever went to the Apple store? Like, because I have an iPhone.
Yep.
Have you ever went to the phone store, right?
Yes.
And you had to pretend like you didn't know what happened to the phone?
And then they open it, and you're trying to get the guarantee or whatever, the warranty.
you guys
Right.
And they
know.
open it, and they're like, you have water
Yeah,
damage.
I was about to say. No, they can tell. They can tell if you have water damage.
That is me.
How crazy is that?
That is me.
Well,
but
because
I
you
always
lose your
get away.
warranty if it gets wet.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I always get away with it. I wonder why.
I do have to mention this, you guys. Make sure, I hope you guys aren't texting and driving. That's the number one thing.
Well, I don't
Please.
drive in general.
You don't. But
So I
but
have no
don't do
problem
that.
with that.
Okay.
The other thing is, I was told not to sleep with. I normally sleep with my phone literally like right by my
That's
face.
not good either, eh?
Yeah, that's the radiation.
The radiation can
for
get to
real.
your head.
I was told that. I didn't know
Yes.
that was true. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, definitely.
All you have to do, you know what? You know how you can test it, you guys? Everyone, I'm sure, has a microwave, right?
Yes.
Just put the phone close to the microwave, and for some reason, it makes this weird noise. It's like.
Wait, what?
Yep. It's weird. Or
that's
maybe it was
scary.
just my microwave. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
We are going to use Tamara's scientific test, which everyone tonight is going home and taking their phones, and if we don't hear...
Yep.
Our next guest flew up the charts with his dope hit, Classic Man. The song spent 3 weeks at #1 on Billboard's rhythmic chart, and you can't go to a house party, walk by a car, or even a laptop without hearing the song. It's that hot, right, you guys?
Seriously.
This summer, he toured with Janelle Monáe and was just nominated for 4 Soul Train Awards. Give it up for Jidenna.
Thank you so much
Welcome
for
to the
coming.
show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yo, doesn't he look so fly right now?
Absolutely. You look amazing.
Thank you. You all look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you
Sweet,
smell
my
great,
friend.
too. You smell so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you are blowing up right now. Congratulations on all the success.
Thank you. It's been an amazing ride so
Yeah.
far.
What was it like touring with Janelle Monáe?
Oh, it was fun. So, I mean, Wonderland Records is really what we say we are. It's wonderful. We try to remind everybody that, don't get caught up in a mundane 9-to-5 life. The world's still magical, so the tour was just as magical.
Oh, What's been the reaction to your song?
It's been amazing to see 3-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 73-year-olds, 37-year-olds all come up. And especially the little kids, they really look at me like an action figure. Like, there's Classic Man, there. And that's like the highest compliment that you can have, to have every generation dig your record. So,
Right.
Well, we play it here all the time.
yeah.
In between commercials, we are playing the song. The audience enjoys it.
What is because your swag is off the charts, man. Like you dripping
man.
swagoo right now. But what is a Classic Man? Like what is that?
I mean, I think it's way more about character than it is fashion. The fashion is just an extension of yourself. So I think he's dignified, he's noble, but it doesn't matter how he dresses. He could wear a T-shirt and jeans and a Yankee cap. He could wear, he could be barbecuing. He could have a sanitation outfit. He can be picking up your trash, but he still carries himself with dignity.
He's a
I
gentleman.
love that.
He-
And
Yeah.
I like that.
We need more Classic Men.
You know what I want to ask? What you drinking from that can? And can I have some?
I was afraid you were gonna ask. I mean, it's just juice. It's just
There's
juice.
something in the
juice.
case.
Wait, there
enough
really
for all
is
of us?
something in
There
there?
are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to have any, but I could share. There's about
okay.
about 5 little tubes in here. An assortment of juices. Today is just iced tea.
Oh! I love that.
That's it. Iced tea.
He said today it's iced tea.
Today. I like
I
that.
don't want no iced tea. That's okay. Thank you, though, for offering. Classic man.
Are you always in a suit? And like, when did you start rocking with the suit?
I'm not always in. I don't sleep like this. I don't shower like this.
No way.
I know, but I prefer it. It was about 5 years ago when I really committed to it. My father was a big inspiration. He passed 5 years ago. He used to wear three-piece suits in the 70s. I couldn't do the flares.
Right.
But he wore that, and he actually needed a cane. And actually, I need my iced tea as well. So
I feel you. Okay.
We all have our needs.
I'm into it.
But you posted yourself on, I think it was Instagram, in an actual suit when you were a teenager.
Yes.
We have that picture
I wanna
right there.
see.
Oh,
Hey, that's 008 right there.
what? I see.
But see, we found another picture of you in a suit.
Even younger.
We made that picture up, okay? But you can have it, okay? You can have it if I can have some of that cane juice. Okay,
Okay, that's
You
a
can
good
take
deal.
that
I'll
picture
take
with
that.
you. Okay.
Who is that? I love that.
We're here with Jidenna, and we're about to put a little pressure on him with a mega version of our favorite high heel game. Jidenna, how's your arm?
Oh man, I got a strong arm.
Okay, let's hope so. 'Cause if you do have a good arm, you're a shoo-in. That's right. If you can toss it like it's hot, you'll be sending the entire audience home with a fabulous prize. So let's do this. Audience, it's time to play Mega Heel Toss. I get to hold the cane.
Get ready, get that arm
Okay,
ready.
get back
No
there.
pressure, but the whole audience
the
is
line.
counting
That's
on
the
you,
free throw
Jidenna.
line right now.
You're gonna have 30 seconds to hook at least 5 of those rings. If you can successfully land 5 rings onto that big, beautiful board in the allotted time, you will win an amazing prize for everybody here.
Okay. We've made him nervous enough. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. So, step up on the line. There you go. Remember, we're all rooting for you, okay?
Yes,
All right.
classic
Ready.
man.
Set. Toss.
Amazing!
He didn't even need the time.
You did 15 seconds. We gave you 30.
That is the
played
best
this game
game
ever
all
seen.
the time, and that was better than all of us.
Yes, put
Way
together.
better. You guys, he got
cane
more
juice.
than 5 in
know.
only 15
Yeah,
seconds.
okay,
He
let's
was
see
like,
how
I
many
killed
rings
this.
you hook. Okay.
We should give him more
1,
prizes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He got 8.
Now, you know how important a part your hair plays in making you feel beautiful and confident as a woman. But for many young girls with naturally big and curly hair, the struggle is real. You battle between giving into traditional beauty standards or just being happy with what God gave you.
Yes.
And for one 12-year-old girl, you would not believe what she went through just to be herself. Take a look.
My hair is a big part of who I am, but it hasn't always been easy. It made me a target at the private Christian school I attended. Kids would call me names and throw things in my hair.
I could see the bullying was getting to her and she was losing confidence. I was so scared of what could happen.
In 2013, I got into an argument with one of the bullies. The next day, I got called down into the principal's office and she asked me what I was going to do with my hair. They forced me to make a decision, leave the school or tame my hair.
When I heard that, I went into the school and I tried to work with them. Eventually, we left the school because enough of the bullying and the negativity. We homeschool now so Vanessa can be confident and her spirit can be as big and beautiful as her hair.
Everybody, please welcome Vanessa Van Dyke and her mother, Sabrina. Come on out, ladies.
the show, Vanessa.
Thank you.
All right, how did you feel when your principal's response to the bullying was to ask you to tame your hair?
I felt really sad, and I absolutely love my hair. So, and I just wasn't going to tame it just for the school. Absolutely not.
Good for you.
Good for you. Sabrina, I still can't get over the fact that something like this happened to you. So how did you deal with the administration at school?
Well, the first thing I did, we had a conversation. I had a conversation with the principal, and the principal said that I should take her to a beauty salon and get it tamed. Then we had a meeting with the principal and the coach, and I was trying to show pictures of girls with big, beautiful hair. And I was interrupted, and I said, well, there are girls that look just like Vanessa. And I said, what if this was the 70s? What if all the hair was big, they were big afros? Would they be allowed in the school? And he said, we wouldn't allow hair like that.
Oh.
Well, we reached out to Faith Christian Academy in Orlando, Florida about Vanessa's story, but we did not hear back. Previously, they stated, we're not asking her to put products in her hair or cut her hair. We're asking her to style her hair within the guidelines according to the school handbook.
I don't, honestly,
So sad.
like in today's world, I don't understand how that's even an issue. Like, how do you feel about that statement?
Well, the guidelines say it should not be a distraction. A distraction is subjective.
Yeah.
Who's to say Vanessa's hair is a distraction if your opinion is subjective?
Absolutely.
I just think that it's just ridiculous how there's such bigger problems, and you sound like such a role model individual in general. Like your hair is something that should be celebrated.
Thank you so much.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Vanessa, I have to ask you, if right now you could say anything to that principal, what would you say?
I would say that you shouldn't blame the victim. You should, don't blame the victim.
And I almost think, just like Val said, you should be viewed as an inspiration to tell girls to embrace your natural hair.
That's right.
Embrace your hair and however you want to rock it. You should be allowed to do that.
Now, Vanessa, you've been homeschooled for 2 years now, but I hear, girl, you going to high school, to public school.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. I get to be around people, and I'm going to a public school that I know a lot of people from.
Okay.
So I get to be around people who I trust, and I'm just really excited. I'm really excited.
That is going to be so
good.
awesome for you.
Thank you.
And I'm sure they will celebrate you there.
Sabrina, you started a hair care line devoted to building young girls' confidence in their natural hair.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Well, it all started when she was going through what Vanessa was going through. And she was in a lot of pain. And I wanted to have something where she would remember, have a legacy. When you see Vanessa's essence, natural hair care, she will always see that this is for me. You know, I made this company for her and for her benefit, and also for the benefit of all the girls in the world with natural hair.
I love it. Well, Vanessa and Sabrina, you guys are absolutely an inspiration to women everywhere, right? You guys, I'm inspired by this story.
I mean, be yourself.
Just to take a stance and say, this is how I want to wear my hair is so awesome.
You all know we are team big hair, don't care over here. But sometimes even the curliest of curls could learn a thing or two. So today, we're giving you the 411 on how to care for your natural hair. Curly Nation, stand up, snap those fingers, and say, you go, girl. From coils to swirls to waves, men and women alike go to this guy for help. He even cuts my hair and my son Aiden's hair. The Curl Doctor is here. Please welcome Shy Emil. Hey, Shy.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you're
This
here.
is so cool.
All right, so let's go check in with Adrian,
All right.
shall we?
All right. We're so happy happy to have you.
Thank you.
Because I'm a
Great.
curly girl head myself. But, Shy, I don't think that many people know that no curl is the same. So can you show us the many forms a curl can come in?
So curls come in all shapes and sizes.
Okay.
From the tiniest curl to a looser curl, it's almost wavy. This is how it grows out of your head. Ideally, we should take care of it and protect it so we can enjoy it the way it's meant to be.
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
Okay, Shy, let's head over there to Lonnie to see what's going on over there.
Now, hey, Shy, what are some ways people can ruin their curl?
These guys are really bad for your hair. Start with a blow fryer. This is the one way that will damage your hair. Because
blow
you're
fryer.
using a tool that is not meant for curly hair. You're stretching out your hair, you're burning it with heat, and you're forcing the hair to do what it doesn't want to do. So ideally, we should leave it the way it's meant to be, which is natural form, curls.
That is true. When I straightened it a lot, it wouldn't even curl after a
doesn't
while.
go back.
And that's the reason why I came to you. And now look, it's
Yep.
amazing. Thank
don't
you
mess
so
with it.
much. Yes.
You leave it alone.
Very,
That's the
very
idea.
true.
Another way that damages curly hair
Okay.
is how to detangle the hair. A lot of girls brush out their hair straight when it's dry. And ideally, we don't want to brush curly hair when it's in natural texture.
Okay.
So the best way to detangle curly hair is in the shower with conditioner. And don't use any combs or brushes.
Don't use a brush?
No, because the brush or a comb will rip through your hair.
So you do it with your fingers?
Your fingers are a little more forgiving. They're flexible.
Oh,
So just
okay.
very, very
I had
careful.
no
Dry
idea.
it off.
And just, yeah.
All
And then
right.
scrunch it.
Okay, Val, what do you want to know from the curl doctor?
Shy, my question is, how do you properly cut curly hair?
Well, a lot of stylists blow fry the curly hair straight. And then when it dries, in curl pattern, you get weird shrinkage. It's uneven.
I hate shrinkage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not good.
So if you want your hair natural, you want to cut it natural. And the best way to cut curly hair is the way it grows out of your head. And the way that I do it is I trim each ringlet separate. Each curl has different type of length, shrinkage, and needs a different amount of trimming. So the best way is to grab the hair and find how much of it is damaged. By doing it this way, you can actually control how much you're cutting. When it's cut straight, you're cutting big chunks.
Yeah.
End up cutting a lot of hair that you don't want to cut.
Yeah.
So it's best to cut it in its natural form. And ideally, you should trim it every 3 to 4 months.
Awesome. All right, let's
Good
try
to
it.
know. I am due for a trim. Right, Shy? Am I
Yes.
due for a trim?
It looks good still.
Okay.
You're still very happy because you don't damage it.
Yes, that is
Because you
very
leave it
true.
alone.
Yes. All right. What is your curl question, Jeannie?
Okay, so Shy, I know it's a challenge to keep curly hair hydrated, so what's the best way to do it?
Well, we know oils have been around for generations.
Right.
And they have very really good nutrients that actually hydrate the hair. A lot of bloggers talk about applying your oils to your hair when it's wet.
Right.
But that makes the hair greasy. So you want to hydrate, not lubricate the hair.
Okay.
The hair is dry, it's porous, it'll absorb all the nutrients of the oil. So all you do is take a little bit of the oil. I like coconut oil.
Okay.
Cold press, unrefined, and just work it through the hair. Half hour, an hour, you can hang out, read a book, and then you want to wash it off.
I love that. That's so easy.
Leave it on for a little
Thanks.
bit. You want to use a sulfate-free cleanser.
Okay.
Sulfates are a detergent that just create lather, but they don't really cleanse the hair the way it needs to be cleansed. So you want to use friction. You want to use your fingers and get in there and scrub the scalp really, really well.
Yeah, I
Right.
like how you're
Got
not
that?
afraid to just get in there.
Well, it's
you know,
good,
some
it's
people
hair.
are a little bit intimidated by curls. You just get right on in there.
Well, that's the idea.
I love it.